Hi everyone, so here we are with our top 3 favorite massage exercises to do using the Hypervibe. Well, they're my top 3, but everybody loves these ones at my studio and all around the world. So let's get started. My machine's already set up and I'm going to start with a standing one. This is really just a nice lower back, whole spinal release in your thighs. We'll get a little bit of a massage here as well. So I'm just going to start by bending over. My hands are onto my knees and look at my arms. Even there, getting a response from the plate, shaking nicely all around the bone. So anything between 11 to 15 for your frequency. Now, if you've got your tower attached to your unit, you could, of course, rest your arms across the tower, or you can spin the other way and do it like I am without any tower today. So once we're here, we're just going to do some standing cat-cows. So this is really nice because it's a bit like a moving massage rather than just sitting into one of the poses and enjoying the plate. We're moving our body and getting a different response and massage as we're going. So do you see my spine? I'm rippling, releasing my tail, thinking cow here, and then rounding up to my cat. I've got my hands onto my thighs because that gives me a little bit of support here. But have a look at my elbows, they're not locked. Because if I locked, it does all those grippy things in my shoulders and it starts to make my joints bounce. So I've got them nice and bent. Now if you're enjoying one part, you can just stay there for a little while. Or maybe you like this little round position. And then how about a little bit of a sway to one side? That one's quite nice. If you're at your tower, you can do it with a little bit of a longer leg as well, and you get this nice stretch all through the inner thigh and massage through the lower back. So I'm getting distracted. Back to this yummy massage in our back and our thighs. What we're going to do now is these little disco cats. So we're going up and around. Getting everything nice and free. And other way. Little disco cats. And then back through center. Let your head hang. Let your hands hang. Do you see the back of my knees? They're nice and bent. I'm not locked. Nod your head yes and no. Just enjoying how that feels. Now if I shift a little forward or a little back or a little to the sides, getting into all different little massages here. And then make sure the knees are soft when it's time to roll all the way up. And I never just step off my plate. When you've had a change in eye line, your blood pressure can go a little bit low. So you just want to make sure you're not feeling dizzy before you change direction or change movements. So now we're going to step off the plate and come down to the floor safely. Now this one's not particularly glamorous to get into, but we're going to do it together. Scooching your bottom on top of the plate. I've got my feet against the wall. You can use your tower if you like. And then I'm lying down. Now, I'm hoping you can see this in the video. You don't want the edge of the plate bouncing into your spine. So I'm wriggling back a touch here. And this is our beautiful sacral release. So the sacrum area is at the base of your spine and it flares out. So there's little triangle sections each side. They get quite congested. And this is just honestly magnificent for that area. There's a joint out to the edge of that sacrum called your sacroiliac joint. You might have heard your therapist talk about it before. There's all these little tiny ligaments going across it and the muscles can get really angry around there. So we want to be able to find ways to release that section. So if you're managing here, sometimes this area is quite tender, so you've got to listen to your body. Once you're hearing that that's feeling really, really yummy, you can roll gently to one side, and that's going to get quite into a juicy spot. It's almost like a trigger massage amplified. My tummy gets a nice little stomach massage here as well. And then I'm going to roll gently back to the other side. And then back through center. I honestly love this one so much. Now to deepen it, some of you won't be ready for this straight away, but if I take my feet off the wall, it makes me heavier into the platform, and therefore it's a deeper massage. Oh, that's got the spot for me. So again, thinking of where the back of your pelvis flares, you've got your sacrum, and then that little wing bit, and the joint between the sacrum and the little wings is called the sacroiliac joint. I'm getting a nice massage across that area. And if it's too much, no big deal, right? You don't have to do this stretch or this massage. We can find something else. And then we go back through center. I'm gonna let my feet go back to the wall. Now, nobody freak out on me, okay? Because we're gonna slither back here like a little snake. So watch what I'm doing. I have my hands down here to help me, and then I'm just letting my bottom basically slip off. And then I'm wriggling back and back and back and back again. If you've got your tower on, again, you could do this facing the tower and use that to help facilitate some of that movement there. Oh, and here we are with the final magic, number 3. Well, we're going to do 3.5 massages here. So let's call this 3. Everybody's absolute favorite. Now look where my legs are. They are on the maximum outer edge of my platform, because that's where I'm getting the most vibration, right? That's where the amplitude is at its greatest. Sometimes I think that people come to my classes just for this moment at the end. It's just bliss, isn't it? Do you see what I'm doing with my calves? I'm rolling out and rolling in. Now, if you've got your partner at home, your husband, your wife, or maybe one of the kids or a neighbor, if they would be so kind as to gently press down onto your shins, it gets a little bit deeper calf massage. Not hard, just a little bit of pressure feels really good. Okay, so here's the 3.5 I was talking about. Now this works best with the G10 and the G14 because you can get kind of onto the outer knobs of your plate. And then you get right into the fascia of the arch of the foot. So on the G17, you could just put your feet on top and get a little bit of a massage through the feet. Now, I don't want my feet flapping around like that. Do you hear when it changes? I want to do a little bit of a cupping sensation into the plate. So back to my G10 and G14 crew. This is a yummy one as well because I'm really breaking up some of that fascia at the arch of my feet. I have plantar fasciitis and I like this one very much. It helps with the pain in my heels. Sometimes I do this standing as well and I just put one foot on top. I'll quickly show you at the end of the video. That's if I can get up from here. So we had our standing cat-cows and a few little disco cats. Then we came to the floor and we focused on your sacral release. And then the final yummy one is this gorgeous resting pose here with the calf muscles. And then those of you with your G10, G14, you could do that one on the arches. And you could put your machine on for 10 minutes and just lie down and do this lovely meditation with your legs onto the plate. How beautiful to be able to meditate with all of that other vibration going through your body. Some good music on or a guided meditation and just enjoy instead of listening to my voice all the time. Okay, so that's your top 3.5. Just to show you quickly what I was talking about before, with the arch of the foot on the corner, I'm going to come back this time, of the G14 or G10. Do you see where I'm pressing it and like rubbing through the arch of my foot here? And then if I put my heel on and quite a bit of pressure, my toes aren't on the plate, I like the massage that I can give through there. As I get very, very tender when the plantar fasciitis is bad, I like how that breaks it up. So, how good is training on the Hypervibe, but how yummy and juicy and delicious is doing the massages and the releases and the stretches on your Hypervibe. Hope you enjoyed it.